What is up, guys? It is Roach here, and today I have a little bit of a video about speculation with Call of Duty 2016 and the positives about it that I see so far. So let's get into it. So, firstly, one positive is that we have Infinity Ward making it, which, if you don't know already, they were the creator of the first 3 CODs as well as COD 4, which is known as either the best or the most influential COD to ever come out of this series. And that's because they introduced the multiplayer in such a way that was different from all the other multiplayers that had already been previously introduced in any games, especially first-person shooters. And this allowed them to innovate Call of Duty and create it into how popular it is today and what it is today. Secondly, now we're on a 3-year cycle with Sledgehammer making games in between, as well as Infinity Ward and Treyarch. If you didn't know before, Infinity Ward and Treyarch were only 2 studios making Call of Duty games, so they only had 2 years to make it for each console. And whenever they made whenever Infinity Ward made Ghost, they had 2 years to make it for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Now, it was already difficult enough for the teams to squeeze out games every 2 years for just the 2 consoles, PS3 and Xbox 360. Another problem with Ghosts that most people didn't know is that since they had to make it for 5 consoles, they had not even released the actual console for the PS4 and Xbox One in the making of Ghosts, which may have caused some problems with trying to figure out what the hardware is, because they didn't have any of the specs or the hardware itself to build from. Now, this doesn't explain the PS3 and Xbox 360 problems. Maybe it's that they didn't invest enough time into those consoles since they were trying to focus more on the new consoles. But this does explain why it was not so great on the PS4 and Xbox One. So even though now they have 3 years, we still don't know whether they're going to make a Modern Warfare 4 or a Ghost 2, or neither one of these, and maybe just go brand new fresh. I'm hoping at least that they'll make a Modern Warfare 4. But since I've been hearing news lately that this is going to be a brand new innovative Call of Duty, I would highly doubt that they would make a Modern Warfare 4. Other people I've heard want a remastered collection of Modern Warfare. I highly doubt they do this as well, because this would probably be what they would do in a last-ditch effort if Call of Duty was really going downhill. This would attract a lot of people, or maybe it wouldn't, just because people are going on strike about Call of Duty being the same engine in the same game every year, just as complaints are about most sports games nowadays. So this next bit that I'm going to be explaining, I want to give these ideas all to Birdman. I'll link him in the description. This is where I got this idea from. So he explains in his video that he had just posted the day I'm recording this about how Black Ops 3 would have scrapped the idea of exo movement if they had known at the time that people didn't like it. Because they started making it the same year that Advanced Warfare had released, and that they didn't know at the time that EXO was going to be so disliked, so they couldn't scrap a long amount of work just to remove one feature that people didn't like. And Infinity Ward had started working on their game probably a little bit after Black Ops 3 had already started. And this means that they will probably also have exos, which is kind of a downer for a lot of people. But I feel like after this year, they shouldn't have any excuse about removing exos. And my final positive is that we'll be seeing Infinity Ward on the next gen, or now current gen, consoles without any abridgments to having to work on PS3 and Xbox 360, which is another positive of this year's Call of Duty, is that they won't have to be working on those. So that's all I have for you guys today, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment what I should do next, and peace out.